Well, hello there, stream. This is a brand new Valheim world. I was just gonna play it, but 'cause I was in the mood, started a new hardcore world. But I figured I'd go ahead and start the stream. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna commit to making this a full blown thing, full blown playthrough or not. But I figured I'd at least document what I'm doing tonight and see how it goes from there. Now that we're kind of in farm season of WoW. So, a little bit of catching up on what we've got so far. I've only been playing on this world for a couple hours, but I pretty casually. The spawning stones are right there, and so I went towards where I thought I saw water, and sure enough, it was right here towards kind of the south. I guess this would be. Let's see, that gonna be the southeast-ish. Because east is like straight that way. Pretty sure. That way right there. So kind of towards the southeast, but did die once, but I didn't have hardly anything on. I just tried to be a little too ambitious with getting a last hit off on a boar. But this time I'm just doing the plain hardcore settings. So there are portals allowed, but no boss portals, I think is the default settings. No map. I enjoyed that surprisingly more than I thought I would on the last time I tried hardcore. So no map, but this time adding in portals just to make it slightly faster, and allowing things like coming home to repair and stuff, so it's not so cumbersome to have to create whole new outposts with fully upgraded benches and stuff like that every time I go anywhere. So I built this little house out on the coastline. That's about all I've done so far. I've explored a little bit of the coast. I've farmed up some more boars and deer and stuff like that. But this is a fairly fresh character. It is a fresh character, and if it wasn't, it is now, because I died. So these are all fresh skills. I need some more wood, because I need some more arrows. And then we'll go out and explore some more. Try to get some more deer. I'm not sure how permanent of a base location this is going to be. With hardcore comes increased raid difficulty and stuff. More raids. I did not adjust the settings as much as I did on my last time trying this. Last time I turned the raids all the way up and stuff like that, so I just left it on pure hardcore settings this time around. Did not increase the resource rate or anything. I'm kind of anal about having logs on the water. I really don't like how that looks, so even though this is not super efficient for cutting wood, I hate having logs on the water. I think it looks terrible, so come on, loggy, work with me. There we go. I thought about doing this playthrough on immersive, because that cuts the map away and stuff like that, and I like that. And it also is not quite as punishing combat-wise and stuff, but I think I like the punishing combat. Just makes you really take everything seriously and upgrade all your stuff and whatnot before you do boss fights and stuff like that. It's really ramps up the prep. Oh, that was a bad idea. My preferences of having logs and not in the water is going to get me killed. Still planning to run with the same style that I typically do, which is ranged. I really like bows. I like bows and I hate stumps. Could go get rid of this wet debuff, but I'm probably going to end up jumping in the water again for another log. Let's do this. Let's chop some further inland. And then as they roll towards the coast, they'll knock over stuff on their own. So wanting to prioritize these little trees as much as I can because these don't get me killed. And we get resin, which is nice. I'd like to get a good stock of fire arrows before we fight Eikthyr. And then also before we fight Eikthyr, it'd be nice to decide kind of where we want to build a somewhat longer term base. That way I can have the house built or whatever, and then I can just dig the moat around it. This way up towards the, I guess that's north, there was a nice little area. It was pretty cleared out. And there was a nice like stone circle that I thought about utilizing to make a base, because those are indestructible, so I can use those as part of a wall and build kind of a smaller, more vertical house inside of it. But it's a bit further inland than I would have liked. Although that does give me room to, you know, expand out and stuff like that. And then I can just have, you know, a pathway going down to the coast for a dock. And then utilize arts or something. And then I don't have to necessarily worry about me being active in the area of my dock. I guess that is a positive, but I kind of like the base / dock combo and everything being in one safe AFKable location. Okay, and let's see, let's go ahead and make some fire. Well, we can make some flint arrows. Do I have any feathers? I have no feathers. Can I make flint arrows without feathers? I don't think I can. Okay, so wood arrows it is. And then I'm going to start gathering some feathers, I think. I can start making some fire arrows. And I think I want to go ahead and have a second bow. Oh, I used up too much wood. Since I don't have portals yet, for durability reasons, I'd like to have a second bow with me. I am excited about this playthrough, trying hardcore but with portals, because that's gonna, and with feasts and stuff like that, that's gonna cut out a lot of the annoying parts of what my last hardcore playthrough had. With, you know, I just felt like I couldn't get too much done, and I really had to make a lot of extra bases and stuff, and there's a lot of time spent running back to get repairs and stuff like that. And so being able to carry my adventure portal with me and not having to sail back and forth between islands, that's going to help a lot. So it still keeps the exploration part, but it doesn't, it cuts out the, I don't know, the grind. Okay, what was I doing? Bow. I don't think I have enough to upgrade that. Nope. That's alright. Okay. We'll keep all these. These don't weigh very much. It weighs 10. 200 probably enough. Okay, I need a lot of, yeah, I need 20 leather scraps to make the tanning rack. Whew. Okay. So I could honestly make some leather armor. Go ahead and do that. And not enough to upgrade it. I have to wait until I get, yeah, get the next upgrade station. Hey, Duckville. Have you played since the recent updates? Yes, I have been playing with my daughters and stuff like that. The bears are sweet. They're fun. I like the bear armor a lot. I haven't used the amulets and stuff too much. I haven't made the new training dummies either. But overall, the parts of it that I've experienced are really cool. We should bring another type of food because I don't have that many. Oh, there we go. We could just cook all those. I have enough deer hide left over to make a rug. I think I used it all. I used it all. Bear armor is cool. Got back to Valheim after Guild finished up with WoW for the season. What's gonna happen until midnight anyway? Gonna play some Fellowship, I think. Yeah, I've been. I haven't played a whole lot of Fellowship. I played a little bit, like an hour or two with my brother and some friends. It seems like it's really good. It'll be fun. I didn't play a whole lot of it because I was mostly interested in healing, and my brother was playing healer at the time, so I just kind of jumped in and filled in as DPS, and it was fine. I was playing the ranger guy, whatever his name is. Hunter guy. It's fun. But I'm interested in playing Sylvie and seeing how that is. Looks like a lot of fun. Okay. We can probably sleep. Yeah, let's go ahead and sleep, and then we'll start a fresh day as we go out and explore. But yeah, I'm kind of in the same boat. I'd like to think I'm gonna push and stuff like that, get some IO. I have a mirror druid that I'm gonna gear up and stuff like that, so I'm ready for alt raids or whatever. But I don't know. I finished all my vault keys today and was gonna log in and push, but I just didn't feel like it. So maybe tomorrow or something. I don't know. All right, let's listen for some honking. Oh. But Valheim's always a vibe. I love Valheim. There is also a new expedition on No Man's Sky that I need to play through. Looks like it's got some really great changes, so I'm going to do that at some point as well. Thought about streaming that tonight. Also looking for birds. I heard a honk over this way. But I don't want to go too far inland because I'm going to get lost. I don't want to get wet if I can avoid it. Grayling. 4. Boom, headshot. Here one. Where is he? Like I'm gonna stumble across him and scare him away. Or there. Oh. Yep, scared him away. Mushrooms! Yeah, there's a lot of things I'm excited about that got me in the mood to try another hardcore playthrough. The big things are the feasts are pretty cool. Then also the new potions and stuff like that. And then also the training dummies. So I don't have to like, you know, grind against the skeletons in the burial chamber anymore to level up my archery. I'm going to try it with the archery targets. I actually don't know how that works. I haven't tried it. Also the twig training dummy thing. I also don't know how that works. I don't know if that thing could kill you. That would be an embarrassing way to die. So I might need to do some tests on my main world before I actually trust it in here. I don't want to put one down and be excited to level up my abilities and then it just kills me. Boars. I've also decided that taming boars is really just for fun. It is not worth it. I don't like doing it. I don't feel like it's worth the time, especially early game. Maybe a 2-star boar, but I don't know. I feel like it's just as easy to walk around an island and shoot them. Crazy how much this bow does already. This is on hardcore mode. The mobs are harder than normal. They have higher health than normal. And I only have like 12 bow skill. With a crude bow and wood arrows like this. I don't know. I like the bow a lot. This is very good. Ooh, this island looks very promising. I like islands. Separated is this? This might be perfect. Look at this. Oh my gosh, it's glorious. Yep, that's going to be my base. I like that a lot. Look at this thing. Ooh, that one has black forest on it. Oh yeah, this island will do great. Just raise up all the edges with the big stone wall. I don't even need to really flatten this out. I could keep the contour of the land to kind of keep some interest. Then flatten out areas for different buildings and stuff like that. Build kind of like a village vibe. Start in pieces. Maybe like build a stone wall cutting off a portion of it. Start off on like maybe a quarter of the island or something like that, and then expand out. Oh yeah, look at this. Dig it. It looks like we got black forest there too that we can work with. It's got good proximity to the black forest. Yeah, this is nice. All right, well, what's keeping us from just camping here for a bit? There's no reason that we need to go back over to base. Really. We have some stuff there, but we got plenty here now too. So let's work on starting to clear this out. Oh, hello. Must have just spawned there. Really wrong. I shouldn't really rush killing Eikthyr because I need to get some kind of base defense up before I start getting the forest is moving raid. Right now I'm just getting Eikthyr rallies the creatures of the forest, which is honestly a good thing. It's just free food, so I want to keep that going. You know what I could do? I could honestly... Might be too risky, but I could go and see if I can find like a copper vein and some tin, and then track down a troll, try to smash it for me, and then I could bypass Eikthyr. Because all I would really... If I can get 16... I think it's 16 copper, and then 5 tin, then I could have enough to make a forge and a pickaxe, and then I could get my own copper from there on. I'd need to get some circling cores too. Or do I just kill Eikthyr? Probably should just kill Eikthyr. We gotta get some rocks. We're missing one. One rock. There's one. One thing I did not like about immersive, though, I played it from immersive for a little bit, and I don't like the fire spread thing. I guess it's nice to be able to easily create coal early game, but that's about it. It makes it so that I can't use a lot of my normal base designs, and there's a lot of extra considerations with the fireplace and stuff, and I don't know, it's risky. It just feels like if you make a mistake, your whole house burns down, and not really a huge fan of that. Level up my knives a little bit. Stay there, birdie. Honestly, a lot of stuff is still spawning on this island, so if I don't spawn proof it, I could stay on here and a lot of the stuff I need. Okay, let's start chopping wood. Which one of these are berries? It's a little trick that you can do. If you can push E on a bush, it's a berry bush. Like this one, that's a berry bush right there. This one is not. I can drop this one. Also, they're slightly, like, more vibrant green. That's a little trick that you can do if you've picked berry bushes and you don't want to break them and you don't remember where they are. Birdie. Oh, bird. Just gotta consistently use the bow and then not die, and it'll get leveled up. What's I doing? Chopping trees. Need to make a little, at least repair and rest hut here. Nice 2-star. Ah, shoot. 1-star. Come on. Go me. Ah. Here we go. There we go. What about the dummy? Yeah, I was mentioning that earlier. I haven't tried it yet, so I don't know how good or how bad that is. But in any case, I need to train it some before I go into burial chambers and actually get you know, stuff that I need in order to do the whole metal progression. Be able to chop down trees. I think it takes just fine wood, and then the other training dummy takes ectoplasm or something like that from ghosts, I think. So regardless, I'm going to have to train a bit natty before I start using the dummy. But I'm very excited that they added that, because now there's an actual legit way to level rather than like going into burial chambers and stuff. Let's pick all this up. Man, I'm trying to build a little house and all these deer keep showing up and tempting me. Let's focus in on what we got to do. Oh, boar. What am I talking about? Oh. Really? Wow, I can't let these go to waste. Okay, now we're gonna stop and we're gonna build stuff. Ah, I forgot my hoe. Another boar. This is crazy. This is Creature Island. I forgot my hoe, so we're just gonna build a little ghetto hut. I need some wood. Let's build our ghetto hut. This is probably flat enough. This is much? No, this is cheaper. I'm gonna build it a step less ghetto than I could. Yeah, this is not gonna be super ghetto. This is actually pretty nice. Hey, you. Okay. We can repair, and then whatever. We'll toss a bed in there, and we'll throw down a fire. It's not raining, so we can be a little lazy with the fire. All right, and all these deer are haunting me. And the amount of creatures on this island is just crazy. Like, I can't even make a full lap and then they all respawn again. Great. I thought that was 3 deer for a second. I was about to cheer. He'll come back. Should be getting close to having enough leather scraps to make that tanning station. Oop, oh dear. Boom, and boom. heard another one too. Don't move. Man, this island is like heaven. I love it. We're just getting everything we need. It's great. Just running laps. More deer. Came back. Silly goose. Shouldn't have done that. Okay, we're going to finish this lap, and then we're going to get some more wood. Not going to bother getting that one. And then we're going to actually start making something here. Okay, I need a hoe. Need a hoe. Need wood. Okay, so I want to build the edge of this island up. Do I need to do that? So typically what I like to do is I like to build the edge up like 2 above sea level. It's down just so I can show you. I want like 2 blocks above sea level, water level. And that's where I'm going to set as my ground level. So I typically would raise up all of the dirt to be that high off the ground. And what that does is if I do that all the way around, then I can, it's very safe from things being able to crawl up it. I can also later on add like a stone wall around the outside. And then also it's high up enough to where the water, when it's stormy, is not messing with my stuff. And it gives me the potential to build down, because typically when I'm doing a basement to like put upgrades and stuff down, I like to put it at least 2 below. So problem is that's a lot of stone to raise that much ground. So I may have to pass on that for right now, but what we could do is we can pick a smaller area, start with that. So I wonder if there's an area that's already similar height. So let's do this. Keep that going out. I'm wondering if right here is high enough, and then I could build something right here. Start with this area. So let's see. I could just get rid of... Yeah, I could just get rid of all this now. Boy, it's close, isn't it? Oh, poo. Actually, this is good. This is dinner. As long as I don't die. Uh-oh. Okay, so looking at this, that's gonna just... I don't have a pickaxe or anything. That's just gonna be too much, I think. So I think I'm gonna cash in on what we've got. And then I'm gonna go we'll take care of Ike here. And that will get me set up to actually do some real progress on this island. Yeah, we'll do that. All right. We will... I'm going to go ahead and invest in this area, though. I need more flint, and I need some more wood. Oh no, it's going to be raining! Ah! Now here's the issue. I didn't ever make a roof for my fire. Alright, we'll leave that as our reference point. Gonna be enough? Yeah. Okay. Now we're just missing flint. Let's get a rested buff before we head back out. Still have not found a bee, which is frustrating. Need to get a bee. Okay, I need more flint. Should be plenty around. Already wet, so it doesn't matter if I go in here and get wet. All right. And we can make 100 fire arrows. We've got enough to make, yeah, just 100. So, oh, it's raining. We should take advantage of this because apparently the birds land more frequently when it's raining. So we should use this to get some more feathers. Any boids? Ooh, lots of deer. Ooh, a 2-star. There's a bird. Okay, so what do I get? 3 feathers per bird. I'd like at least 200 fire arrows to fight Ike there, although that's way overkill. So I need 5 more feathers, ideally. And I should be feeling pretty good at that point. So 1 more bird and we should be good. I don't know if it's because it's hardcore or what, the spawn rate, but it just feels like I can't even make it around the island without stuff spawning, so I guess that's a nice positive. And then the fact that this is an island, so the spawn surface area potential is reduced. I don't know, I dig it, I'll take it. That bird gonna land? Oh. Gotcha. Oh, I already had more feathers. Oh well. Okay, now I just need the wood. Let's upgrade our stuff. Need a lot more bones. I don't think I'm gonna worry about that right now. I guess I could, I could try to find a crypt if I can get some circling cores and stuff like that along with a bunch of bones. Would be good. sure I'm nice and healthy in case a tree falls on my head. I haven't actually researched it, but I wonder if with the combat update, if they nerfed campfires, or if you can still just use that to cheese like every single boss. I'm curious. Hopefully they nerfed it, because I think that that's pretty stupid. It's dishonorable. Alright, let's sleep before things start getting a little hectic. Hey, you. Leave that alone. Alright. Let's make some fire arrows and let's go kill us a deer. Need more resin. Um... Let's just go chop some more little trees. Some more Greatlynx. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh. Oh, I got him. Okay, stay on track. Stay on task. What are we doing here? We're getting resin. I don't know how much more I needed, but surely that's enough. Surely. It's not enough. Well, I think what we'll do is we'll leave everything here. Except for... I'm going to make some more regular arrows just in case. I think 2 stacks of regular arrows and 2 stacks of fire arrows will be just ridiculously too much. But would make me feel good. So that's what we're going to do. I will call that good on regular arrows. Actually, this might be fine. Let's just do this. Yeah, let's go kill the boss. We're going to leave everything here. Enough for a fire. Oh, I forgot we have to find the boss. Still have not tracked down where the boss is. I don't think I have enough bones to upgrade regardless, so let's just leave this stuff here. We got enough food. I think triple health is going to be good. What am I doing? I'm looking for deer heads. Okay, we do not need all those. I don't remember if it was 2 or 3. I think it's 2. I'll take 3 just in case, though. Can I get over there without getting wet? I have a hoe. I don't have a hoe. It's hardcore mode. I need a hoe. I don't really want to raise this because then it's hard to dig down. So we're just going to swim. Give all the fire arrows. Let's get these boars. And we'll just hunt on the way. Gotta head back to the base and then take the... Oh, ignore that boar. Oh, birdie. No, come back. We gotta head back to the old house, and then we gotta go to the stones, and then I know the direction from the stones that it said that it would be, so we'll just go from there. Get those deer, but I don't want to go too far inland. I really want to find a friggin' bee. That's what I want. Just need a nice little beach house with a bee. That sounds close. Yep, there he is. Oh, maybe some more bones in here. Yep. There we go. One whole bone. Oh boy. And our rested is getting low. Let's take care of that real quick. Some more stones, so we'll just look for that as we go. Need 3 more. One more. Never mind, we're home. And a bird. Oh no, bird! Alright, here we are at the old estate. Got a lot of resin here that we can turn into stuff. But we didn't bring our feathers. Well, we don't need it. Alright. Yeah, we got plenty of arrows. We'll be alright. Food, we're decent. Let's check our leather and bone. Have enough to upgrade anything? No. Okay, that's fine. Can't imagine we need all those. There's no way. We need the deer heads though. I can't remember if it's 2 or 3. I'm almost certain it's 2, but I'm gonna bring 3 just in case. Sleep, and then we're gonna go find that deer and the shrine. Let's bring enough to get our rested buff. Right when we... Oh, is it rainy? No, we're good. I was going to say, if it's rainy, that's not going to be a good day to go fight the boss. Okay. It's like straight that way, so... Straight ahead. Start using our hoe. Destroy anything that dares to get in our way. This area's pretty. Okay, let's go scout a little bit. Nice stone circle. I like stone circles. Oh no, I rotated the thing. There. There we go. Here he is. And there's this building up there. I wonder if there's a bee. A bee! Oh boy. Nice. And I mean, I may as well keep it on me because if I die, I'm in big trouble anyways. Although the bee's pretty precious, so maybe not. Let's finish this path while we're thinking of it. So I'd like to be able to find this again. Nice. Okay, let's clear out this area a little bit. And we'll build up that house that's right there. And we'll get a nice fat rested buff. Store the bee just in case. And you know what? Honestly, Ike there's got to clear out the rest for us anyways. Okay, so let's do this. We can put that there. You know what? We can just trash this whole half. Use all this wood. We'll just consolidate into a tiny home here. Don't even need ground. Oh, that's too fancy. We don't need all that. We'll repair everything else. Okay, we'll get a rested buff here. Should have plenty of daylight still. Switch our priority on our arrows. Store all the rest of the stuff. Okay. And I think we're good. Let's do this. Hunt his kin. Wait, rain? No. Okay. Where is he at? He's right there. Get a nice sneak attack. Did all that bow prep and I'm just stabbing him. I just realized I don't have my music turned on. Sorry, we're missing out on some epic music. What are we doing? Oh, yeah. Want to rob you guys of that. Oh, gosh. Good thing I blocked it. They added the perfect dodges, but I don't know how that works. We're crushing this guy. I think his butt is vulnerable too, if I remember right. There we go. How many arrows was that? Oh, that was 26 arrows. Easy. Alright, cool. Let's get a second one. We have another... If we get one more deer head, we could do that again. Let's do that again. I'm gonna get lost going like this though. This can actually be a good way to get some core wood. They're all boars. May as well take them out. I hear a deer over there though. We just can't lose our bearings as we're doing this. Ooh, a 1-star. Alright, where's that deer at? Heard one. There you are. Please drop a trophy so we could just go ahead and do this again. Oh, there's another one. Nope. Oh, 2. Cool. We got it. Oh. Okay, we're in combat with something. It's a Greatlynx. Yep, there's one right there. Oh, we gotta get the rest of the buff. Greatlynx coming in. See if he cancels this. Please go away. Okay. Our food buff back. Max. That sneak attack was really good. Oh, that's too slow on that one. I if I can just do this one with a knife. Let's do some science. Oh, that one was not great. Oh, ouch. Okay. Let's stop that. Oh my gosh. We're not doing good on this one. Let that health food do its thing. Ooh. This is 24,000 damage to that bush. That bush was toast. Or 2,400 damage, I think. Yeah, fire arrows are the way to go. Look how much faster that is. I believe he's vulnerable to pierce though, so I think you could do it a little easier with the spear compared to the knife, but the knife is nice because it doesn't have a reduced, it doesn't reduce your movement speed or anything like that, so. Alright, let's get our rested buff all the way and then we'll head on back home. Very nice. Tell you what, that was way better than than my other hardcore playthrough. That was embarrassing. Wait. What's that? Are there 2 shrines? Oh my gosh, look at that. They're like right next to each other. That's crazy. Okay. Boom. Okay, we got our Eikthyr power. That's great. Okay, now the key. We are spread between two different houses. Do we... How much do we want to invest in that one? Do we... We could just claim right here. We could like build a nice moat around the edge of this. That other one is pretty far away, but once we get portals, it won't matter. I don't know. Either way, we could go ahead and put a bee here. And that way we can get that. Some honey rolling. I'm gonna say I'm gonna go for the other one. I'm gonna go for the island. Okay, and we got plenty of backup pickaxes if we need them. What do we need to bring with us? The other location. Need to bring bones to upgrade. Need to bring all of the, let's see, deer hide for sure. Bring the trophies to make a stag breaker. It doesn't weigh anything anyways. All the food stuffs. Resin. Great Orphies will be good. Had a lot of resin. Okay, that's all probably good. Okay, here we go. Oops. Oh, I want to bring the bee too. Come back here with the stag breaker and get that, or I guess I could just dig it out, but a treasure. Oh gosh, 2-star deer. With that leather. This music's way too happy for a storm like this. Alright, here we are, home sweet home. Okay, home sweet home. Do we have any wood? We do. Okay, let's get our bee going. And add some fuel to the fire. Gonna need to get that blocked off a little more. Is that good? No. How about that? No? There we go, it likes that. All right. How am I going to do this? I have my pickaxe now, so start getting some stone. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start like over there. I'm just gonna ignore all this. I'm gonna use this area that I've got already here for like a little repair and rested buff station. But as far as the house goes, I'm gonna start in about the middle. I'm gonna raise it up to that 2-block goal. And then I'm probably just going to dig a moat around it. And then as I get time and resources and stuff, I'll just keep expanding it and pushing that moat further out and re-terraforming. Maybe like right here. Yeah. Yeah, and then I'll build my dock out this way. Kind of like this corner is chunkier and higher, This one's a little skinnier. So I think this would probably be better to start on, and then I can expand out this way. Let's pick a height. We'll go like this. We can clear these rocks too. Hope we get some good stone. Yeah, see the water there? That's not ideal. Wave. Typically like raising the ground above that. You know, it doesn't have to be too high. It could just be 1. That's honestly a lot more realistic, especially on hardcore with needing to grind all the resources. So let's pick right here, and let's aim to have everything be about that high off the ground. So I should just go chop the trees over here. These guys are just taunting me. They're not even running away. Gotta kill them. Oh my gosh. There we go. Third one. And a bird. Never gonna get any work done with all these juicy creatures to kill. I gotta get ready before our first Great Orf raid. Right about there. That's perfect. Okay. So this is our goal right here. Getting tired. I need to get off because I actually need to practice guitar before church tomorrow morning. But the Valheim grind is addicting. Just keep setting goals and projects, and it's like, oh, well, once I level out this ground, well, now that the ground is leveled, I spent all this time getting it ready, I may as well start the house. Well, I can't stop now because it needs a roof. What if I log in and it starts raining? Well, now it's got the roof, but it doesn't have a bed and a fire. I should get that going. Oh, I'm out of food. Now that I got my fire, I should make my cooking station. Blah, 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 blah. Just easy to get caught up and keep making goals. Should have brought more antlers, and then I could have just had like 3 pickaxes so I don't have to go repair. Just keep working until my rested runs out. Let's make a new repair hut over here. Little ghetto one. check out how you turn this ghetto hut into a less ghetto hut. Into a rest and sleeping quarters. Like, it looks weird when it's done. Like, well, why didn't you just build it all in one? But I do it this way because it's modular. Like, I start off with a little tiny ghetto hut to repair, and then I add on fire to get rested. And then if I need to sleep, then I add on this. And I built it so that it's even smaller in the past. But it depends on ground height and stuff. It's a little finicky. Well, I better throw all this stuff in chests and then head. Let's do that. Alright, overall though, some really good progress tonight. Was able to get a start on the world. Feel like they're find a nice island that we can start on and then build on long term. So tomorrow, if I play, I'm probably gonna keep expanding this out, make a nice wall around it so I can start building an initial base in here and get it defensed, and then start looking into the Black Forest. So, not sure if I'll stream it or not, but in any case, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Good night.